It's the 3 stages of your sales funnel that are leaking money and how to fix it, part 2. Hi, my name is Matt Ackerson. I'm the founder of Pedovera, and this is part 2 in my 3-part sales funnel training series. So in this part, what I want to go over with you are 3 things. Number 1, we're talking about the purchase stage today, and under that stage, we're going to be talking about 3 tips on how to increase conversions in the purchase stage. We can call it purchase rate optimization. And I call it purchase rate optimization to distinguish it from the generic conversion optimization, because these are changes that we're making at the bottom of the sales funnel that will have an immediate impact on your revenue and your ability to generate qualified leads from specific sales pages. Okay, so tip number 1 is multiple package options and the power curve. Now, the power curve I actually heard about when I was reading this 80/20 sales and marketing book by Perry Marshall. And you can pick up a copy, I think, almost for free online. You just have to pay for shipping. And Perry and co will send it on out to you. So what is the power curve? The power curve is related to the 80/20 principle, which says that 80% of the results come from 20% of your effort. And you can apply it to a wide range of things, which is kind of beyond the scope of our discussion today, but it applies to this idea of multiple package options because more people will purchase at a lower price point and fewer people will purchase as you move that price point up and up and up. And theoretically, there is someone or a small group of people who will purchase when the price is raised even to an infinite amount. Of course, this assumes a complete level of efficiency in your ability to reach the market. And if you're able to do that, though, you will see literally the numbers stacked up mathematically in the form of this power curve, just like that. So in order to capture that demand efficiently and to maximize your revenue, you want to offer multiple options. And there's also some research that I found on the page here that I'm going to include in the article about this principle of offering multiple package options, because in addition to the power curve and the 80/20 rule, some research shows that people, when given multiple options, are more likely to focus on, asking the question in their minds, okay, which option is best for me, rather than having one option and saying, okay, do I want to buy this? Yes or no. And it's a binary decision, right? Or do I want to buy this, or do I want to buy their competitor's option? So that's another reason for offering the multiple packages. And I include 2 examples here. One is from saberblast.com, which is a web app that up until recently I was actually managing, but I decided not to focus on it anymore. I wanted to focus exclusively on Pedovera. But I did set up a complete sales funnel for that product before I decided to focus 100% on Pedovera. And I can tell you for a fact that this truly works. In addition, I give you another example here from bidsketch.com, which was founded by Ruben Gomez. And Ruben actually wrote a really interesting post on his blog where he talks about not only how he offered multiple package options, but how did he optimize it so that he could more than raise his prices and make more money without his conversion rate actually dropping. And one thing that he did specifically was he changed the names of the plans so that they appeal more to the person most likely to buy that plan. So for example, a freelancer would buy the smallest plan versus someone who identified themselves as a studio would buy the $29 plan, and obviously the agency would go for the most expensive plan. So the second tip is retargeting and the law of exposure frequency. Now, the law of exposure, or this concept of exposure frequency, however you want to refer to it, I'm really surprised that there isn't more research or some better formal name around this concept, because there are a lot of concepts like this. And it feeds into the idea of why you want to do retargeting, especially on those critical sales pages where you're either going to make a sale or lose it, right? So the law of exposure frequency says that if you are reminded or followed up with, you are more likely to convert. Now, obviously, you can take this to an extreme and then you're a spammer, which is not a good thing, but the principle absolutely works. And I know this actually from launching recently my Build Sales Engine course here on the Pedovera website. And in launching that, how I followed up with people other than retargeting was with email messages, answering common questions, showing social proof, things like that. And that actually did help to more than double the results at the end of our initial launch week. So this absolutely works. Tip number 3 is at checkout, you want to not stop selling. When someone gets to that key checkout page where they're about to actually commit all the way and put in their credit card information or use PayPal, whatever the choice is, it's not time to let up. You want to continue to build their confidence in the purchase or maintain it. And the way that you can do that is in a variety of ways. So if we look at, for example, Social Brilliant from Laura Roeder, we see here on the checkout page, even the product description is explaining clearly like what are the deliverables that you're going to get, and it's worded in a way that is positive, not too salesy, right? But it is selling you still. It is being very clear about what is going to happen next and what you're going to get. In addition, we have this little lock symbol over here. It's not from a third party or anything, but still that lock symbol we can presume helps to just further build a prospect's confidence when they're on the page, because everyone wants to feel like their information is secure. In addition, we have these testimonials from people who have bought her product. And furthermore, we have here some language that emphasizes how close you are to actually getting, you're within minutes of getting access to the complete social media strategy your business has been waiting for, right? So on your checkout page, you don't want to let up. And in addition, here's another example from saberblast.com. This is the third step in our 3-step sales funnel on that domain name, saberblast.com. And you can see here how I emphasized that you're only 30 seconds away from having your very own SaberBlast account. That's emphasizing how easy it is and how quick it is to sign up. Furthermore, I'm assuming the sale here where it says, thank you for choosing SaberBlast, right? So as if the sale has already been made. Now, I don't have any statistical proof at this time to tell you for a fact that this tactic of assuming the sale actually works, but I know for a fact that many professional copywriters have advocated for using this very tactic of assuming the sale. Furthermore, I have 3 testimonials and pictures of the people who gave the testimonials, as well as the names of their companies. So that has helped us, when I was actually working on this, that helped us to increase the conversion rate on this purchase page. Okay, so that is all for now for this part 2 in this 3-part series. In the final part coming up next week, if you want to get access to it, make sure to click the button over here on the right hand side if you're on YouTube, or if you are on pedovera.com watching this, click on the link in one of the yellow boxes directly below this video, and I will see you in part 3. And in part 3, we're going to go over the top of the sales funnel and how do we actually set it up in a way which doesn't require any additional maintenance but sends continuous demand of visitors down the top of your funnel. And part of the way we're going to do that, the strategies are related to SEO and social media. And I'll show you how to do that in part 3 coming next week. Talk to you soon. Take care.